Yeah, right, geezers, DW and friends here. This is DW, Daddy Wrinkles, you know. Yeah, yeah, testing, testing.
Yeah.
1, 2 and 3. Yeah, today, look, we just come to the, come over here, look, there you go. It's Leighton Radford Railway, you know. It's narrow gauge, I think it's 12 inch, could be 12 inch, but excuse me. Oh, I got a bit of frog in my throat, you know. So this is Radford Lake, you know. Years ago, this was a big mainline railway, and it ran from here. Well, it ran through here, side of Radford Lake, from North Road, off the main sort of Manchester to London, Euston via Stoke, you know. And it went all the way to Leek, you know, and then you could go in different directions. But I'll just show you around because he made a nice little railway along the lake. Come on, let's go and have a look up here, you know. Yeah, right, so listen, here we are. And if you look up there, right, that's where the railway goes at the side of the lake towards Rashton, you know. That's Rashton Spencer, you know, not Rashton Diesels or anything, Rashton Spencer, right. Look at this now, we've got a nice crossing gate here. Bit of niceness there, innit? Look, with an oil lamp on the top, you know. Proper gates, and here, look, we've got flashing crossings. Right, when they first started, right, this was all temporary, and it just used to go home at night, you know, you used to take it up and put it away. Then they've got this cafe here, look, and look at that, oh, a gantry signal there, look at that, with 4 semaphores. Do you know what? Oh, you don't need Viagra's when you see that, do you, eh? Oh, come on, let's go and have a look down here. We've come a bit late, but they have got steam here, you know, and it's worth a look, you know what I mean, because it's a nice little ride along railway, and they sometimes have gala days and stuff. And excuse me a minute. yeah. Do you know, I've got to stop my woodbines. It's no good for you, is it? Look at this, nice. Look at all those signs and everything there, you know. Yeah, Radford. That's Radford, that is. It's got a gradient board somewhere. Where is it? Over there on that footbridge. Look. See there, 1 in 20, 1 in 125, my son, you know. Yeah. So you go over this footbridge into there and just get a bit of nose bag. You know, if TE was here, he'd be having a bit of nose bag over there, you know, telling you he can ring that big bell and all that stuff, you know. But anyway, it's just DW today, so we've got a nice canopy here, you know. Nice canopy, and we're getting near engine sheds, you know. So got a few steam locos in here, so we're going there. And here's a bit of information. Just let's have a look. Come here, look. There's a nice leaflet there. That with some engines. Look, can you see? Where you go? Hang on. Let me just get in there. There you go. Right. Look, come over here. You see there? There's a leaflet, you know. Up here a bit, my son. Yeah, there you go. And here's a timetable. You can see all this on the internet, you know, on internet. Yeah, and here's the old, that when you could go to Alton Towers, that's when you could go to Alton Towers there. Do a bit of Alton Towers, you know. You could get a train. And talking about that, when it was a big mainline railway, you know, TE's mum got a train from Macclesfield to the Uttoxeter train that used to come this way, and she went all the way to Alton Towers in the 1950s. You can see on this map here, you know, there's a map here, and let's have a look. Yeah, there's Crewe. There you go. There you go. Hey, come down here, look to North Road. Hang on, let me get me big paw out, you know. That's coming in from there's Macclesfield, yeah, nearly said Smacclesfield then. And it gets to North Road, and then look, it went all the way down here, then Leek, you go to Stoke, or you could go over here through Alton Towers and end up at Uttoxeter, you know. And there was a line up to Ashbourne as well, and then over Parsley A and what have you know what I mean? Yes, so right, that up, yeah, have a look, it was a gala. Yeah, August, you know, it was a gala. Yeah, the lollipop special, yeah. I reckon that might be Kojak, you know. Telly Savalas, he liked lollipops. But let me have a look down here, see this? See there? Alton Towers, you know, that's where you could go from Macclesfield through here by Radford Lake. So the funny thing is, I'm just going to take you over here. I'm here, right, with TE's mum. Yeah, all right, Mrs. TE. I believe, like, you used to use this line to go to Alton Towers when it was a big train.
Yeah, steam engine.
Yeah, that's right. So I
Double
thought,
road in
hang on, let's
Mansfield.
get a mic. Let's get a mic in here. Let me get a mic in here. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Daddy Winkles. Yeah, yeah. You used to come here on a big train.
Yes, not to here, to Alton Towers.
Oh, right, from Macclesfield.
From Hybel Road in Macclesfield on a steam
along the
engine.
side of Radged Lake.
Yeah, and I remember the fair in Rudyard Lake. As you went past, you could see this fair. They used to have a bit of a fair.
Oh, right. Yeah,
That's
we
one
must,
of my memories.
Oh,
Ooh, can
hey,
you
it was
hear that
going
thunder?
thunder. We best get
Yeah.
this wrapped up,
But
haven't
yes,
we?
I've actually been back and forth on this, maybe a couple of times.
Oh, right, there you
Yeah,
go. So
yeah.
there you go. T's mum
It's
was on
very
here
old.
in the old days,
About
British Rail.
1958.
1958, when the
Right, so
engines
then
were
that
kept
time,
at
yeah.
Macclesfield, you know. We called Riverside Tanks, and were at Macclesfield Engine Shed, and they'd work the trains to Uttoxeter.
I remember the windows, you know, to pull that belt and you had to put it in a notch to stop the window from falling, from, I think, closing, didn't you? There used to be a big leather strap
Yeah,
inside,
that's
didn't
right,
there?
yeah.
The notches on.
Yeah.
And you used to pull it and then put it in a notch to keep the window from falling right down, I think.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
I remember,
yeah.
that's one of the other memories I can remember
Yeah.
on those trains.
Yeah, we'll try and get some photos, you know, there's a few photos, I think, so we'll try and get some photos of the engines and stuff. And Riverside's tanks at Macclesfield Shed, and, you know, and that. But it's going to rain, so we'll just have a look at the engine shed, so let's have a look down here. So, are we out? Right, yeah. Sorry about that, sorry, yeah. I was just chatting there with T's mum about when she used to use this railway line when it was a big standard gauge railway, and steam engines used to run from Macclesfield to Uttoxeter, and they used to go Alton Towers before it was a fanfare, when it was just a stately home. But when down near engine sheds now, you look at the size of that pipe there for filling the engines up, you know, that's like Peanut's trunk, that is. It's like a big elephant's trunk, you know. And there's the engine shed over there. It's a new shed. It used to be a container when they first started, but now it's a proper shed. So, notice something, right? Notice the roads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? It's a bit of DW information, you know. When they number the roads, that's the sidings, you always number them away from the main line. So if it's the main line here, first one there is road number 1. The second one is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if they were on the other side of the main line in this car park, then number 1 would be here, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and right over here 6. Oh my goodness, we best get back, haven't we? And down it here, we'll just have a look round back. There's a bit of a sort of a bit of an edge shunt or something here. Was a bit of a gantry crane for doing a bit of servicing. So you could lift your loco up on that, you know what I mean? Yeah, get your loco up on that, you know, lift it up, maybe drop your wheels out, you know, from underneath. If you're doing a bit of wheel set maintenance on your carriages or your locos. So I don't know what goes on down here. There's a bit of stuff up in the neck up here. Oh, there's a bit of freight, you know, and a bit of track, and some spare carriages, so we've got to have a look at it. And the ballast, right. Oh, I see, this is where they load the ballast up, in the back of the... Yeah, this is all right, this is, look at this. Yeah, it's nice, that. It's a bit of open stock there. Semi-open. Do you know what? So you can't beat a semi, you know. Yeah, semi-open, you know. Here's the ballast, so we can load it onto ballast wagons here. You see, and up here, look, you see what the wife's seen? Yeah, it looks like a ship's wheel, but it's actually, used to have them in signal boxes, and they used to operate the crossing gates with them. Oh, I remember, used to have one of them at St. Bees up in West Cumbria. Great big wheel, and the signalling sort of winds it up here, wind it up, my son, and it opens the crossing gates, you know, closes them. So anyway, so right in the end here, we've got a bit of a flat wagon for putting rail panels on. Some old rusty, done a bit of relaying, that's the old stuff, isn't it? Yeah, so, you know, because this line was here for, there's a big standard gauge signal at the back there. It's nice. Nice one. I think it's an upper, I think it's an upper quadrant, that, I think so. Can't be sure without really seeing it in operation. But yeah, this line, it's run for years, but it's been renewed now. It's a lot heavier gauge track, and there's a lot more stuff come along these wagons here. Look, get these. It says where they were built here. Hang on, Bristol. Joe Nemeth and Sons, Engineers Limited, makers, Bristol. Can't tell what year it is, but can anyone see there? Oh my goodness. I'm keeping off these Woodbines, I'll tell you what. I ain't going drinking and smoking with that Tilly up north anymore. Oh, look at that. Oh wow, that looks like a football. It's like a football special. It's like a soccer special in 90s, that is. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. And over here, there's some signal weavers, and that's the line off to Leek. And you can go as far down there as you want, but eventually you can't get through the tunnel into Leek, so it's cut off a bit, So anyway, we'll get back to Cork, because I think it's going to rain, and then we'll say goodbye and what have you. So let's do it. Yeah, so right, that was the Rudyard Lake Railway. A bit of a walk around, Chat with T's mama used to know about it when it was a big train, standard gauge and all that. All right, everyone. It's DW here, Daddy Wrinkles. We're in Winkle, Winkle.
There.
Have a look over there, look. Have a look over to Rouches there. Yeah, T did a video about the Rouches and Rock Cottage. I'm a show business agent, so got a bit of work for one of my acts up here, and just come and see him, see how he is. He's doing the Winkle Fete, and here's Paddington here. So, yeah, there he is. He's having a picnic with Queen, Yeah, there she is. Yeah, right, Your Majesty. Yeah. Can you have a word with Charles about me night? I'll do it when you get a moment, from upstairs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nice one. So you got your marmalade, got Paddington. I've been struggling to get Paddington, because there's so many Paddington lookalikes now. It's hard for to get them the gigs, but I've managed to do it, and he's on a nice little earner here. So he's here for a few days for Winkle Fete, got some flags and everything. It's all good stuff, Yeah, so that's what I do, you see. DW, you know what I mean? Yeah, Wrinkles, Daddy Wrinkles. Yeah, like and subscribe and ring that big bell. Ding!